Question number 5. You are dispatched to smoke coming from a house on 667 Noble Avenue. The structure is a 3-floor balloon frame construction with smoke coming out of the basement doors on the C side of the building. It is a midsummer weekday with a temperature of 91 degrees at approximately 17:30 hours. There are also 3 cars parked in the driveway and no one outside. Please explain all of your actions from dispatch until the time you are relieved by the assistant chief. Your time begins now.
All right, so as the first on scene for this situation, we have a smoke showing from the basement doors on the C side. So the first thing I want to do is conduct the size up in a 360 and also give my first report before I even do my 360. Obviously, once I arrive, I'm going to give my first report. And that first report will include, we have a 3-story balloon frame construction with smoke coming out of the basement doors on the C side. I'm going to establish a command, and I'm going to let them know where the command post is located also. So, which will be preferably in view of where the smoke is coming from. At a corner, maybe on the Alpha Bravo side, or somewhere in the vicinity of that. And we'll name the command we'll name the command Noble Avenue Command. So at this point, we're also making sure we have the appropriate personnel and resources on scene. If I need to, I will have UI dispatch. I will also have PD for traffic control and utilities. If we need Red Cross, because obviously Red Cross will be needed if people need to be displaced, we'll have that also. So at this point, I'm making sure crews are acquiring a water source and then stretching the lines. Life safety is of importance because of the cars that are parked in the driveway and people are not outside. I'm also going to strike another alarm. I'm going to strike another alarm because it's a hot day and our personnel can probably be overheated pretty quickly. So we want to make sure that we have an appropriate number of personnel to rotate out. So at this time, I'm assigning resources or assigning crews. I want that first due engine to stretch a line through the interior door on the Alpha side to the basement. The second due is going to stretch a backup line, and they're going to protect the means of egress. That first due engine is going to search for the fire, locate, confine, and extinguish. If they do find out the fire is in the basement, we're going to push from the unburned to the burned side, so we're going to push it out those basement doors. The third due engine is going to stretch a third line, and that line is going to deal with exposures. We're also going to have a line outside on the exterior to deal with those exposures. The ladders, they're going to search on the basement. The second due ladder is going to search on the floors above, and same thing with the rescue. We're also going to force those basement doors to make sure we gain access to that side. We're also going to make sure at which time I'm going to give a transfer command statement to that chief coming in. I'll let him know what we had on arrival, what resources, and what the units are doing. At this point, we'll terminate command once it's done, and that's how I'll handle the situation.
Your time is ended.